Group B chose the name JaRe. Members of the Group JaRe share having the opportunity to more lucrative jobs having finished their bachelor's degrees. However, they chose to enter the pastoral ministry. This begs the question, why? They share Abraham's answer in Genesis chapter 22 verses 8 and 14. Though JaRe is more popularly translated as God will provide, it is also translated as God will see to it. They believe that God will see them through the road less traveled, and God will see to it that they will lack nothing or be found wanting. Team Jireh kicked off the CPE quarter with the Orientation Week, composed of the introductions through the sacred story sharing, followed by the orientation proper and the covenant learning. Every CPE session is opened with morning devotions led by the CIC assigned to each day. To prepare us for the My Journey to Recovery or the MJR sessions, we shared with the group about our personal diagnosis. We were able to finish Study 1, Steps 1 to 4 of the MJR study. To assess our progress, we shared our verbatims, progress reports, and patience list weekly. To reinforce our skills set as chaplains, Pastor Mahlon provided us with 4 didactic inputs on pastoral conversation, empowering patients using the surface, deepening, empowering, or the SDE approach, transference and counter-transference, and grief and bereavement. To observe the applications of our roles as chaplains, we had 3 film viewing. Together, we viewed Patch Adams, The Shock, and Nobody's Child. After every movie, we shared our reflections and insights about the film selections. To be able to appreciate our processes, we had our midpoint evaluation after the 5th week. Along with Pastor Mahlon, we were joined by Pastor Fajardo, our training supervisor. To start off the second half of the CPE program, we were each assigned a partner for the case study. The case study introduced to us the model by which we are to handle our patients. To give us more insights in our roles as healers, Pastor Mahlon introduced faith-based caregiving in the secular world for defining issues by James J. Londis for our reading report. To cap off the CPE sessions, each of us were asked to make our own eulogies. Chaplain Wani joined us for one eulogy session. On the final week, we had our endpoint evaluation with Pastor Mahlon and Pastor J.
Good day everyone, I am Pastor Carlo Angelo and Vicente from the United Methodist Church. CPE is a life-changing experience for me. I learned a lot from our direct supervisor and from Team Jireh. CPE has helped me address my personal issues and has challenged me to achieve my ministry goals. CPE has changed my perspective on my helping ministry. I learned many chaplaincy skills and wisdom. Instead of focusing too much on the theological side of people, I must first deal with the emotional concerns before anything else. CPE has helped me turn my pessimism and overthinking into persistence and optimism. I am thankful and blessed to have Team Jireh and our direct supervisor, Dr. Mahlon Juma, in my first CPE journey. Thank you, everyone. May all of us have fair winds, clear skies, and following seas. God bless us all.
Good morning, everyone. The CPE program has been a great experience for me. I have discovered a lot about myself, and I have learned how to deal with these discoveries, especially those that may hinder me from reaching my full potential as a human being. CPE has helped me to reshape and reform the way I approach the ministry into something that taps more into the human aspect of the daily issues we go through. This enables me to empower people towards a more holistic healing. Let me give my final set of affirmations. To Sir Mahlon, thank you for making this journey worthwhile. It all started with your contagious laughter and smile. We thank you for your patience and for allowing us to grow under your guidance. Thank you for sharing pieces of yourself throughout the quarter. To Sir Jay and Ma'am Wani, thank you for taking the time to join us despite your busy schedules. Your inputs are very much appreciated. To my peers, Susa, JaRe, and Charles, thank you for walking with me. Each of you have left marks in my life that I will forever cherish. Together, we shall be wounded healers. Everything I learned in this program, I will take to heart. My journey towards self-improvement and ministerial growth will continue beyond CPE. Shalom, Haverim.
I know that many of you are aware that I don't want to be called Jarwen, and that is why I always prefer to be called JR po. But during my self-verbatim, where I was the patient, I decided to use JaRe as my pseudonym. From that moment, Pastor Mahlon called me JaRe. My CPE journey with Adventist Medical Center Manila has been a worthwhile one, though the program lasted only for a short period of time. During my journey, I have gained a lot of learnings that helped me to 1. Properly address my personal issue and look forward to continuously develop my ministry goal. 2. Valuing the importance of listening rather than imposing and giving pieces of advice, to follow their lead than to assume, and to empower them than to encourage. With all these learnings and experiences, I want to extend my sincerest gratitude to Team Jireh, Pastor Mahlon and Pastor Jay for making each session a memorable one. Maraming salamat po.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to give thanks and praise the Lord for this wonderful 10-week journey of clinical pastoral education. I would like to express my appreciation to our supervisors, Dr. Mahlon Juma, Sir J. Fajardo, and Chaplain Wani Salayon. And to my dear classmates and friends, Derek, Carlo, and JR. It has been a blessing having you in the group. I have learned a lot from all of you. At first, I saw CPE to be just a school requirement, but going through, it changed this attitude. It helped me reflect upon myself, and it has helped me discover the things within myself that I need to develop. CPE has helped me address the issues that would make me a more effective minister of God. It learned many things that I did not know before, especially in dealing with my church members. It made me realize that in chaplaincy, it must deal with the emotional first before the spiritual aspect of the person. Initially, I was a preachy and also too keen on giving advice. Now, I learned to listen actively so I may dig deeper into the issues of the person and empower them to act upon their issues. The 10-week program of CPE gave me a broader perspective on ministry through the different didactic inputs, namely the pastoral conversation, the SDE approach, the importance of transference and counter-transference, and 20 ways I can do to help a grieving person. I will treasure all this and apply it to my pastoral work. God bless us all. Padayon, mabuhay, kakabsat.